Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Sally's Curls, and I'm back with another video. If you're new here, welcome, have fun looking around, and don't be afraid to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on my new videos. If you're one of my lovely subscribers, thank you for the support. I really appreciate you guys, and let's build up together. If you want to see more of my daily life, go follow me on Instagram at Sally's Curls. Today I'm going to be doing faux locks for the first time ever, and I'm so excited, guys. Like, whew. Okay. So for me, this is very interesting because I haven't actually done a protective style with braiding hair since I was 7. My mom sent me to get box braids done, and I hated every second of it. It took too long, it was painful, I had to sit there, I just didn't like it. And when I got home, I just told her, never again. But now I've decided that if I'm gonna do braids again, I might as well do faux locks because they look awesome. I'm already looking forward to this, guys. Woo. So the hair I'm gonna be using today is this. This is what it looks like when you take it out of the pack. To do faux locks, you need hair with a bit more kink into it, a bit more kinky textures like Springy Twist or Marley hair. But unfortunately, I couldn't find that anywhere, or if I did, they were very, very expensive and they weren't in the colors that I wanted them to be. So I decided to see if it was possible to DIY them and make them myself, which is these straight Knotless hair. So I went on YouTube and I found one of the best YouTubers ever. I love her. So I gotta give a shout out to Love It Speaks for making one of the best tutorials I've ever seen and teaching me how to make this. She made a wonderful tutorial about these DIY Springy Twists, and I had to try them out, and they work so well that I just was so thankful to her that I came across her video. But first I'm gonna show you guys quickly how I made these. So first I grabbed the straight Knotless hair that I had. I decided not to cut it in half as I've seen a lot of people do because I really wanted to keep that length. So I'm just gonna quickly feather the bit out, even though it's already quite separated on the bottom. I just like to do this to be a bit more thorough. Then I grab this and I sprayed it over the hair. So I grab this Vaseline and I rub a little bit of it over the hair. Then I grab a comb and I just comb through the hair. And then next I'm gonna separate it into sections. So I separated the first one into 16 pieces in total. So I just keep dividing everything in twos so I know that they're roughly even. So this is roughly how much hair is in each piece of Springy Twist that I made. I did make some of them a bit thinner. They were the first batch and I wasn't sure how much hair I wanted in there, but as I went on I wanted to create more. And then I grabbed a straw, and actually I made it work with a paper straw, which I didn't think was possible because I'm gonna soak them in hot water later, and I was expecting the straw to dissolve. But it held up and it turned out pretty well, so I was quite happy. Put a straw like this, secure it with your hand, and then you're gonna twist 2-3 times. Twist, you're gonna hold, you're gonna bend the straw, and then you're gonna grab a bobby pin and you're gonna secure the straw part that is holding the section. And once it's secure, you just keep twisting all the way to the end. And there you go. And then I just cut away the flyaways. I soaked it in hot water with a bit of conditioner for a minute, and then I let it air dry. And that's how I did it. As I said before, this is all based on the tutorial from Love It Speaks. So go check her out. Her channel is amazing. She has amazing videos. I'll put her link down below. So make sure you go and show her some love. I washed my hair yesterday. I make sure to detangle it so it's easier to section off my hair and also put in the braids. So first up, I'm going to be doing knotless braids to put a base for the length of the lock that I want. For that, I'm just going to use the straight neckline hair. I'm thinking about doing it about here. You guys can see it's pretty long. And I don't want it to be too long, but I don't want it to be too short. First, I'm going to do the back of my head. So I'm going to quickly do that off camera and then come back and show you guys how I did the knotless braids. Alright guys, I'm back after an hour. I have to say I kind of underestimated how long this would take. I thought it would be way further right now, but this is basically what I've done now. So yeah, I got the back bottom half of my hair done and I came back to show you guys how I did the knotless method. If you don't know what knotless braids are, I did make a video about doing knotless braids on my sister. Be sure to check it out for a more detailed explanation. I usually roughly this amount for each section. And there you go. That's one done. Alright guys, I just finished braiding them. For the sections, I didn't really focus on getting very straight and precise sections. Only here at the top, I wanted it to be a bit more sleek, so if I put my hair open like this, then it still looks good. So that was the back. I have 30 on each half, so that's 26. And also to save some time, I decided not to braid all the way down and I just twisted the ends because I'm going to be wrapping the lock around them anyways. So this is the length. It's so long. I definitely don't want it to stay this length. I'm probably gonna do the locks until here. So I got this crochet needle, I think it's called. This is basically used to pull this hair through at the root. And then I can start beginning the locks by turning them. Okay, so I'm gonna attempt the first one on camera to see if it works, and if it doesn't, I'll go try a few more times off camera in the mirror and come back to you guys when I figured it out. So now I have to prepare them. So basically I'm gonna unravel it. This. Ooh. And then I'm gonna fluff it out. So yeah, there we go, all fluffed out. So this crochet needle thingy, it has kind of a hook that you can open and close. I'm gonna be feeding it through the braid. Then I'm gonna grab the hair, I'm gonna twist it a bit to make it easier to go into the needle. And then I'll open the thing, it already fell open. But I'll open it, I'll put the hair that I'm going to be using to braid on the needle. I'll close the needle back and then I'll pull it through. So now I'm gonna pull the hair all the way through until it gets to the blonde part, and that's where I'm gonna be holding the hair. Then I'm gonna fluff it out a bit more, and then I'm gonna wrap the hair twice at the root, trying not to do it too tightly. And now I'm gonna keep my thumb here to create a more distressed look. I'm gonna be adding the hair here, right before the blonde part. For this, I don't have to pull the hair through again. I can just start wrapping. So the great thing about doing faux locks is that you can easily unravel them from your hair, especially if you hadn't set it in yet. So now I'm going to attempt it again. So this is the part where I want to stop. So I'm going to grab all the hair, push it back up. I have to make sure that I'm covering this part. Sorry, I'm like, I feel like it worked. And you're supposed to do this. Alright guys, I'm back, and as you can see, I've made some progress. And I redid it a bit, so it looks a bit better. I like it more this way. I'm just gonna do some of them on the camera so you guys can see what I did. And then hope I finish this before it gets dark again. Oh, one thing that I did differently is that instead of leaving the ends just long, I decided to cut it to make it easier. To get to the right length, I just measured the piece with another piece next to it. And also, so it's a bit mirrored this. And then I just check to see this one ends here. Yeah, I'll cut it about here. So as you can see, they're about the same length now, and that's nice. And then I'm gonna rub, and there you go. You can probably see that this side is very thinner than this side, but I'm going to fluff this side out and then make them a bit more bulky. I already used 2 packs, and I opened the third one yesterday to make some new twists. So I'm hoping that I'll have enough with 3 packs. I don't know why I didn't expect to have to use a lot of hair, especially because of these sections I did. I'm going to quickly show you guys how I did the back part of my head. Since that was the most difficult part for me, I thought I'd show you guys how I did it. So yeah, that's how I do the back, and then I'm gonna finish this off for you guys. I only have 3 of them left, I'm so happy. Before I show you guys the final results, I'm gonna show you guys how I fixed some mistakes that I made because I'm still new to the process. For example, this one, the ending is very thin, and compared to the other ones it really sticks out like a sore thumb. So I'm going to grab some hair and I'm going to add it to the end of this lock so I can create a thicker end and make it look a bit better compared to the others. Also, one thing I've started doing, because I've noticed that some of my locks start to unravel because I didn't do the lock tight enough. So now I'm tying a knot at the end of the lock to kind of secure it, to prevent it from falling off, hopefully. You can do this several times to make it more secure. And then of course you do this. And so there, it already looks a bit better. Obviously there are other ways to seal your locks at the end. For example, burning it or using an elastic band. But I wanted something more natural looking, so I decided not to do that. So this is the final result, guys. There are some of them that have unraveled and I'm going to fix them up later. Basically I'm just gonna wrap them again, but tighter this time. But I don't mind that they unraveled a bit because I like that it looks a bit more authentic, a bit more natural looking. I have to say I really like this look. I didn't think it would turn out this well. And I just think it looks so good. I'm so happy I did this. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. Do you like it? Would you like to try Faux Locs sometime? Let me know. I still have to get used to the extra weight from the hair. It isn't too heavy, but I can still feel a bit of weight. So I have to get used to that. And also just the amount of hair and the length. This is just crazy. But I love it, guys, and I'm happy I did this. I'm probably going to keep them in for about 2 weeks, and I'm also going to show you guys later how I take care of them and sleep with them, for example. Also, the last thing I have to add is that I put some oil on my scalp so that I make sure that my scalp is nicely moisturized and taken care of. So I'm probably going to be doing that every few days. Yeah, I'm going to show you guys the back quickly. So this process took me about 2 days to do, and it probably would have gone faster if I hadn't been filming, and also if I hadn't had to make new springy twists and wait for them to dry. It probably would have been faster, but it's okay. I made sure to take my time as I was doing this myself for the first time. It also happened to be the first time I'm doing knotless braids by myself, so that was also interesting to see. But yeah. So this is the end of the video. If you're still here watching this, you're awesome, amazing, I appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed watching this. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe down below. I'd really appreciate it. As always, until next time, bye bye!